Hi, I'm Tuomo. We're here at the Shure stand at PLASA 2017. I'm the Pro Audio Group Manager for Shure UK, and I wanted to give you a quick run through of Axient Digital, which we had nominated for the PLASA Innovation Awards. So behind me we have the entire system of Axient Digital, and just to give you a little bit of background is, I think we're all familiar with the ongoing spectrum crunch, the continuous erosion of UHF spectrum that the industry, the entertainment sector needs to put on large events, be it in tour sound, broadcast events, theatre, large corporate events, just to name a couple of applications. And the loss of UHF spectrum is a very harsh reality for anybody working with radio microphones, and Axient Digital really builds on what we learned throughout the development of other wireless products up until today. So Axient Digital is a high-tier digital radio system. We use a high-order digital modulation scheme to deliver excellent RF performance, increased operating range, improved audio performance as well. A couple of things to point out with the receiver. We really wanted to offer everybody a single receiver that gives you all the functionality and connectivity from analog to AES to Dante outputs. And Axient Digital works with two tiers of transmitters. We have the AD series as well as the ADX. The real difference between the two transmitters is form factor, as I'll go through here in a minute, and the fact that ADX transmitters are also remote controllable, which means the user has the ability to change any parameter of that transmitter in real time, including the frequency. But it's probably worthwhile focusing in particular on the ADX1M, which is the first radio microphone transmitter utilizing an internal antenna. And what's unique about this design is we spent many years talking to key people in a couple of different markets, in particular broadcast, as well as theatre, sound designers, A1s, A2s, people whose job is to conceal transmitters under costumes, in wigs, etc. And one of the challenges with digital transmitters to date has been size. I think we all know that most digital transmitters today are fairly clunky, and they all have an external antenna. So where the innovation lies in the ADX1M is how we've designed a small, organically shaped radio transmitter that utilizes an internal antenna. And the secret really to why the internal antenna works, and this gives you excellent performance even when it's worn right on the skin, is that we have a second antenna in here that's a power sensing antenna, and essentially we're able to retune, or the internal antenna self-tunes itself when it's placed against the body, because typically that primary antenna is detuned when faced against mass. And this antenna is able to take care of it by itself, which allows you to place this in wigs, costumes, right up against the skin. Another neat thing about the ADX1M is that it's an IPX or an IP rated transmitter. It's IP4 rated as normal, and we offer an additional sweat sleeve for it as well, which makes it IPX7 rated, which is submersible under a meter of water for 30 minutes. So Axient Digital, there's a whole lot more we could talk to you about, but worth remembering, it's a high-end digital radio system built for today's harsh RF environments, and the real innovation and driver in this is the small micro pack with a self-tuning internal antenna. Thank you very much.